Hey yo, what is up? I wanted to make one more video about the Cobra, and I promise this will be the last one. I've only played 7 games in this tank and I've got 100% win rate. We are in Live Oaks right now and I am driving down the K line, going up the 90 line. Now, in case you don't know this map, the fastest way to get across is over the bridge. Even though I got stuck there trying to maneuver my way, I'll still beat this Progetto 66 across the water anytime. So if you want to get across to the east side to the 90 line, always take the high ground over the bridge. Okay, never go under the water or under the bridge, because that's the slow way. But I wanted to share with you because the Cobra is one of these tanks that, in my opinion, is a contender to be one of the best tanks in the game, in any tier. This tank is just absolutely amazing and I wanted everyone to know that. And I know a lot of people struggle with this tank, or they're not doing very well with this tank because it's very simple. You know, this is one of those tanks where it is completely overpowered in the hands of good players. Not like normal tanks. Like, for example, if player A was an experienced player and player B was not an experienced player, if we played in the same tank, okay, let's say example, a good player is in a lowy, for example, here the lowy, a good player in a lowy and a not so experienced player in a lowy, the good player is going to be, let's say, 30% better than an inexperienced player. In terms of performance, they're going to be 30% better. But in a tank like the Cobra, a good player is going to be like 50-60% better than an inexperienced player. And that is why this Cobra is just going to be one of those tanks that it's going to be in the same category as an AMX 1357 or a Chieftain or a Burrasque. You know, in the hands of ordinary players, it's just, you know, yeah, it's slightly better, it's good, it's above average, but in the hands of a good player, this tank is just incredible. Now, I'm having a hard time here. I've got a bug on my replay, not on my replay, on my tank. I'm trying to actually reload the clip, but there's a bug that is not allowing me to reload my clip when I hit the C button, and sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there, and I don't know what is the problem. Sometimes, even in this game while I'm playing it, sometimes I can hit the C key and I can reload it anytime I want to, no problem, but sometimes I just can't. I keep hitting the C key, I can't reload, and this is causing me a problem because I'm not, you know, fulfilling my fullest potential out in this tank, which is kind of disappointing. But I can't figure out what the problem is. But anyway, I was trying to talk to you about the Cobra and why it's such a good tank, and I know a lot of people are struggling with it, not doing really great. Right now you see me creeping up the 8 line, 9 line. I'm avoiding going up the 0 line, and I am trying to keep my distance from that Emil, make sure that he does not proxy spot me, because if I get myself proxy spotted here, that Borsig could be shooting at me, so that could be very you know, detrimental to my health. So what I'm trying to do is try to stay alive. Now, as a really good tank and a clip tank, a lot of people are struggling to do really well in this tank, and I understand why. You know, it takes a while to get used to playing a clip tank, and I notice a lot of people just look at the potential of the Cobra, you know, dump your 4 shells, get 1300 damage, and then die. A lot of people do that. That is why when you look at the tank stats, you know, when you look at Tomato GG or something like that, when you look at the Cobra stats, it looks very normal. It looks like the win rate is like somewhere around the 50% mark, which is fair, because most people aren't going to do really well in this tank, because they're just gonna fire 1 clip or 2 clips and die. But the way to play this tank is like a support tank. You do not see me rushing in to do a lot of damage or kill myself. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to be conservative and, you know, try to be respectful of the enemies as well. I don't want to lose any of my HP early in the game. I'm biding my time, waiting for a good time to fire my shells. And you see my gun there not even working 100% all the time, even though I've got the double vertical stabilizers and improved aim. So sometimes it's just not working, and you see me poke over here because I find an opportunity to finish off that artillery, and I get hit twice there, one from the Borsig, one from the 263. I'm very thankful that that Borsig, I think, has the slim gun, only got me at 463. If he had a derp gun, he would have chunked out 750 of my hit points. So I'm reloading and I'm waiting for my opportunity again. At this point, the enemy has already lost both their light tanks, the ELC and the LT-432, which means we have already we have already won this game. It's up to us right now to either throw this game or finish this game. So I hope we don't throw this game. I hope we get to finish this game. And yeah, when you pay attention to what the map is doing, what your enemy is doing, what kind of tank you are in, what kind of potential you can get out of your tank, you can easily do your mental calculations and figure out what is the best thing for you to do to help your team win, one, and two, to squeeze out as much damage potential as you can in your tank. I notice a lot of people in their Cobras rush forward, get their 4 shot clip, and then lose half their HP, and then in their second clip get their 4 shots clip out and lose the other half of their HP and end the game that way. Now I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be that way. You can easily average 2.5k damage in a tank like the Cobra. All you need to do is just stay alive for as long as possible, clip out. If you can't pen, that's okay. Keep trying to support your heavy tanks or support any tank that is in front. Just make sure you're not sniping like a tank destroyer right at the back. Don't hang out with the Borsig, don't hang out with the tank destroyers, hang out with the medium tanks and the heavy tanks. Keep yourself useful somewhere close to the front line and you're gonna be fine. Don't throw your HP away, try to conserve your HP. Now you see me driving away. What am I doing? I am going to where my Borsig is, because the enemy tanks can spot me if I am close by. So I want to make sure that my spotting ring is at the maximum distance, and there I can shoot at the enemy without him spotting me. So I'm keeping my distance while my teammates are spotting the enemies, and I'm hanging out with the Borsig right now because I can't be like the furthest in front spotting for myself at this present moment. But immediately you can see the ELC even is coming over to join us at the 0 line, and he's going to go forward to spot, and this is where my opportunity to go forward and join him is. And right now I'm hitting my C key to reload, and right now it's working for some reason. So I don't know what the bug is, but sometimes I can reload, sometimes I cannot reload. At the moment I can reload, so instead of 3 shells I can reload and make sure I have 4 shells, and I am going really far forward and joining my ELC even 90 here because I know it is safe to do so. He is a light tank. If anyone's gonna get spotted, he's gonna spot them first, and it's very safe for me to be here. I don't need to be afraid of anything, and I'm gonna just finish off the projectile here with 1 shot. And even though that ELC even is leaving the scene of the crime. I know I can go forward here because there is only the Chrysler GF that is there. I'm just going to sit behind here and see if I can get a side shot at him. There's only 4 remaining tanks in the enemy team, and I can take advantage of it, finish him off with my 2 premium HE shells, and I have 1 more shell. I want to make it count, so I want to get close and make sure that I can fully pen that 2633 at the back. Got a 499 roll, that is good enough. I'm going to reload for another 40 seconds. There's just no time for me to finish off or land any more shots on that 263 or the WZ1114. That is the end of my game here. I did get a blind shot, and overall did over 3.9k damage in this game, but this is just a very normal game. You know, 7 games in this tank and I have 100% win rate playing solo. Really strong tank and a real contender to be one of the best tanks in the game. I don't even have like a 13 skill crew. This is like a 4.5 skill or 5 skill crew. This tank, totally not a premium tank because you only get not a lot of not a lot of damage out, not a lot of credits when you play this tank, because it is a reward tank, not you don't get a lot of premium premium credit bonuses to it. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video and took something from it. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.